Goon Squad on 1, 3, 2, 1.
Goon Squad.
Welcome everybody. Goon Squad here today. Talk to you a little bit about NFC projections. We did our AFC, so we're going to do our NFC today and our Super Bowl prediction actually too. So I'm here with Gabe and Damien, myself Levi. So let's get into this here. Gabe took the NFC East, so he's going to go over that right now.
NFC East here. I took Cowboys to win the division 11-6. Football team coming in close to 10-7. Eagles 6-11 and Giants 4-13. I think Cowboys win the division, obviously make the playoffs. I believe the football team will sneak in a wild card with the defense. And Fitzpatrick can win them a couple games.
Yeah.
I have Cowboys win the division for sure. I mean, it goes to show. I mean, they kept pace with Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and how many teams do that last year.
And Dak looked good. There were so many injury concerns,
And there
but
was.
he looked
Yeah,
good.
he
He threw
looked good.
60 times.
Yeah,
And I will say, if Greg Zolan makes a kick at an extra point, I think Dallas wins that game. Because the Buccaneers would have had to score a touchdown or a field goal at that last minute.
Yeah.
So I think they look good. I think they find a way to keep it going with that offense. If they can cue up the defense a little bit better, which I think they will. Dan Quinn, I think it's his first year. He's busting out a couple kinks. So I think they will, and I believe they go 11-6 in the division. My sleeper pick for that division would be the football team. I believe if Fitzmagic can lead them on offense, their defense is already set up that they can make runs.
Yeah.
And I think if Cowboys slip, I think they're right there for sure.
Yeah.
Fantasy players to look for, obviously the Cowboys, Dak, Zeke, Cooper, and Lamb. I know Zeke started off rough, but he'll be back. Football team, I think Terry, obviously Levi's man Gibson, and Logan Thomas. I think he'll get a lot of touchdowns on there in the goal line this year.
Yeah.
And other than that, I mean, Eagles and Giants, it's going to be a mess, and I hate to say it 'cause Bill Birds, but it's not going to be good.
Yeah. All right, then we got the NFC West here. I got the Seahawks at 12-5, winning the division. I got the Rams at 11-6, the 49ers at 7-10, and the Cardinals at 7-10. This is one of the best divisions in football. It's going to be a very hard division to get out of. The Seahawks have always been perennial at getting out of that division, and I think Pete Carroll has the experience and Russell Wilson, if they let Russ cook, he can have that MVP season to win this division.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on Matt Stafford and the Rams. Sean McVay is one of the craziest
offensive lineman
yes,
guys.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely think that they could be right there to win that division too. So don't sleep on them. That Rams offense is going to be very good. It's very hard to put the 49ers at 7-10, but given that division, they're going to give games.
Yeah.
So
For the 49ers and Cardinals' sake, I feel bad. If they were in another division, I
they
think
probably
each
win it.
playoff
Yeah,
teams,
yeah.
because they are where they are, I think it sucks.
Crazy.
But,
Yeah, it is crazy. So we all did the NFC South together. Obviously, the Bucs are going to win that division. Come on, Tom Brady still looked like he was 30 the last night in that game. Man, that was crazy. 14-3 for the Bucs. The Saints at 9-8. You know, after the Bucs and the Saints, I don't see much competition in that division. The Panthers and the Falcons. You know, obviously they're probably going to give some good games, but we think the Saints are probably going to take second at 9-8.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sean Payton's a good coach. Don't discredit him at all. He's been a good coach ever since
I
he came
think
to
the
the
Saints could
league.
even do 10-7.
Yeah.
They're right in the middle.
And if
of
Jameis Winston comes out slinging, man, I mean, they'll be fine. Panthers 6-11. Sam Darnold, new offense. Still some worries about there. He is our goon though, so we have faith. Even if he's 6-11, there's still fantasy value for him though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, even if they're losing games, he can still put up points. So don't discredit him just because we say our prediction for them is 6-11.
And Matt Stafford, Detroit all those years.
Yeah.
Just saying, garbage time.
Falcons 4-13. Their defense is bad, man.
They haven't done anything to fix it.
Yeah, so
They lost players.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan got a year older. I still like him as a fantasy player, but his time's coming, you know. So 4-13, unfortunately. Then we're gonna go to the NFC North for Damien.
Yeah, so I did the NFC North. I have the Packers going 13-4.
Yeah.
Bears 9-8, Vikings 8-9, and then the Lions 5-12. Look, Aaron Rodgers is just going to go off again this year. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to back with MVPs. I think he's out to prove a point that he's still got it.
Yeah. They've been calling it the last dance.
Last dance. Like that's just gonna be crazy. And I want to go with the Vikings at 8-9 as like a team that I would say a bad sleeper team. People are saying the Vikings are gonna be good from like CBS Sports and a few other sports companies are saying, hey, Vikings are going to make the playoffs this year. I'm not buying into it. I love the Vikings. That's my team. Kirk Cousins, great fantasy quarterback, but he will not win you real-life games. He's a 500 quarterback. You go look at his stats. He's 51-51, and he has like 2 to 3 ties in his career. Like that doesn't scream like average quarterback play. It's bad.
That defense, though, they're saying, a lot better this year. They signed all those cornerbacks, Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, I love Pat Pete, but he's like 31, 32 years old. That's kind of old for a defensive back in days of this NFL.
Danielle Hunter's back. Should I change your mind any, though, too?
I love Danielle Hunter. I like our front. I'm so scared of our secondary because, we just signed Harrison Smith to be the highest paid safety in NFL.
He's 33.
Old. He's 33 years old. Like, Father Time on defense does not work out very well, but Zimmer also is known for prolonging secondaries, prolonging the careers of secondary players. So, that's why I said 8-9. I think it starts and ends with the quarterback position.
Yeah.
So, he's average. You're going to get average play out of him.
All right, guys, that was our NFC projections. We do have our Super Bowl projections. Damien, go ahead with yours.
I have the Rams and the Browns.
Good game.
Yeah, I love the Rams' defense. I love their offense. The only thing that concerns me now is the running back room, but I'm still not really concerned, not pumping the brakes on it. It's just like a little question mark, not a huge question mark.
Right.
But but the Browns, though, I can't find the hole on.
It's hard to find for sure.
Yeah, if there might be like a tiny hole somewhere, you're just not gonna find it until maybe that last game of the season. Yeah.
Nothing better.
Who you got winning it?
I'm gonna go Browns. I want to see the Browns win so
Me too.
bad.
I do want to see them.
I want to see them win so bad.
It's been so long.
Yep, and those people that still think the Browns are the Browns, let them, because when the
that
Browns are in the
before,
playoffs
yeah.
and probably making the Super Bowl, they'll be really, really surprised.
They gave Kansas City a run for their money last year.
Gabe and I have people at our work that always say that the Steelers are still going to win the division.
Same, dude.
Yeah,
Same.
so just let them talk
Wake
because the
up.
Browns are coming this year. So my projection, I got the Browns versus the Bucks. I do think the Browns are going to make it that far. They look good this year. They're going to look good this year, And then obviously you have the GOAT Tom Brady, who's saying it could be his last year. If not next year is his last year. He's going to run it back, try to make that point.
His favorite ring is the next one.
Yep. So don't sleep on that man. Whoever it is, tell him not to. So
I got the Packers and the Chiefs. I'm all for the last dance. I think that offense is going to thrive, and I do like the defense. I like the coach. He's a good LaFleur, still good. I think the Packers definitely take the NFC. I think they find a way to beat Tom Brady in the NFC Championship game. And then I have the Chiefs. I still don't have another team in the AFC that I think is going to beat them. The Chiefs, they went out and got a new line for Patty. That was a downfall last year. I think you got Joe Thuney, Orlando Brown. I think it makes even more of a difference. And if Patty, hear me out, if Patty didn't hurt his foot, I don't think the Browns kept it as close as they did last year. So I definitely have the Chiefs going and winning. Like I said, I'm all for it. So I'm going Packers. Last dance, I think they win. I think Adams goes elsewhere, and I think Aaron Rodgers hangs it up. Bold prediction there.
All right, guys, that was our NFC projections and our Super Bowl predictions. We just want to thank you guys again for watching. We love your support. Please comment if you disagree on any, if you want to talk about anything, if you want to post your Super Bowl predictions. That's fine, too. We'd love to hear them. So thank you guys so much.
Any interactions, good.
Guys, please keep reaching out to us. Like, we really, really enjoy seeing what you guys have to say. We definitely talk about it amongst ourselves, too.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate all your love and support. Catch us on Facebook or Twitter. Thanks.